Rupert Lowe, please.
Thank you, Chairman. I'm slightly at a loss as to where to start, but I read of procurement errors, I read of a lack of planning, I read of a lack of expertise, and I question really whether you have the right staff to actually now deliver what is an extremely delayed project, which has cost the taxpayer, directly or indirectly, or however you want to look at it, an awful lot of money, and we don't seem to have got yet a date for either the delivery or indeed a final cost.
I suppose I would start in answering that question just to say, just this year we've transferred all of our front office and back office operational staff to Sopra Steria. We've launched the first iteration of our new mobile app that uses our new digital integration layer to connect all of the suppliers. It uses our digital experience.
My question was about staff, though, Dex. Have you got the right staff?
Okay.
I mean, as you probably know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over again and expecting a different result. So, are we going to make progress and sort this out, or are we going to be having this conversation when you next come before the committee?
If I maybe deal with the first part on the right people, the resources and capacity. So, you know, as I said earlier, we knew we needed to get more people in. We have had challenges in different areas. Now we have the heavyweight system integrator that's given us, Matt talked about the numbers before, real strength, real scalability in there. Now we've pulled in some really senior and experienced resource from government.
So I mean, and I'm going to ask you a slightly impertinent question, Dax. I mean, in my experience of running businesses, somebody from marketing, which you clearly have a marketing background, and you speak very well and you present very well. But in my experience, marketing, and Matthew, you've been involved with this for some time, so you two are leading this still.
Yes.
One from marketing, and in my experience, marketing people should never be anywhere near systems implementation. That is something I've learnt over my time in the private sector. So are you, not only do you have the right staff, have they got the right leadership? That's my question. Maybe
if I can start the answer there. So I have a marketing background in distant past. I've also worked in procurement, where I led the last retender in 2014 to go through there. I've worked on implementations of big digital services like childcare services like Help to Save.
This wasn't a normal government hearing. This was a full-blown interrogation where Rupert Lowe went straight for the weakest point, competence and delivery. From the very start, he sets the tone. Procurement errors, lack of planning, lack of expertise, no clear delivery date, no final cost. And then he drops the real question that shifts everything. Do you even have the right staff to deliver this? That's where the pressure starts building. The civil servant tries to defend the system, talking about integrations, suppliers, digital layers, restructuring, and operational changes. But none of that actually answers the core attack. Because Rupert Lowe keeps pulling it back to one thing, results versus excuses. And when the response turns into technical jargon about systems and integrations, Lowe cuts straight through it. I'm asking about staff, not software. That moment exposes the disconnect leadership talking process, while questioning is about performance. Then comes the most aggressive turn in the exchange. Rupert Lowe challenges leadership experience directly, questioning whether the right people are even running the project, pointing out marketing backgrounds and suggesting they may not belong in systems implementation. That's where the tension spikes. Because now it's not just about delivery delays anymore, it's about who is actually in charge of delivery. The response tries to justify leadership experience through past procurement and digital project involvement, but the damage is already done, the narrative has shifted. From that point, the hearing becomes a battle of accountability versus explanation, results versus process, failure versus justification, and this is exactly why this exchange stands out. Because every answer leads back to the same uncomfortable reality. No clear delivery date, no final cost certainty, no visible success metric yet, and rising public scrutiny. This wasn't just a committee discussion. It was a public stress test of leadership, and Rupert Lowe controlled the pressure from start to finish. The real question now is simple. When projects keep running late, costs keep rising, and answers stay unclear, who is actually accountable? The exchange escalated into a sharp accountability clash as Rupert Lowe continued pressing the civil servant over repeated failures, rising costs, and unclear delivery timelines, despite attempts to defend the project through technical updates and system changes. Lowe kept redirecting the focus back to leadership responsibility and staff competence. The tension highlighted a deeper issue: ongoing delays, unclear ownership, and whether the right people are truly in charge of delivering results.